Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing amazing, doing fantastic. Um, I am here to finish actually not finish up. I am restarting. Tell me why? Because last time I played that game, I kind of fucked up on something I knew the whole time, but I fucked it up. So we're gonna have to restart it. So, oh shit. And right now, let me get everything set up. While I am just stalling, because that's what I'm good at. I am good at stalling things. Yeah, okay. I would keep the music going, but I don't know how loud the music is compared to me speaking, but I'm pretty sure it'll probably aggravate somebody. That somebody is not me because I don't listen to it until afterwards. So, yes. Okay, I'm gonna go on and upload, get that going. I hope everyone's doing amazing tonight. If not, I hope it gets better over time. Um, got it. There you go. Alright, game is loading right now, so give me some moments. System does not meet the requirements. Yes, I am pretty aware of it, game. But you can still run for me. Yeah, it's gonna run a little ugly, but we'll worry about that another time, alright? Let's not focus on the graphics. Let's focus on, like, the story, you know? You know? Alright. I'm hoping it's capturing it. If not, I would just cry right here, right now. Yes, I wanted to capture the game right now. There you go. There you go. Now let's go over and switch that over. There you go. Hello, hello, hello. We'll get it going. There you go. I need to. I really, really, really need to get myself. I need to get my shit together on, like, using keywords. But I need to be careful of what kind of keywords I'll be using. Also, why can I not hear the game? Oh, I can hear the game. Okay, I was just like, there's no music playing. Where's the game? Is the music muted? No, it's still on. Damn it, on. Yes, I am wearing headphones, so yes, the headphone modes should stay on. Video, advanced. Let's make sure everything's good. Everything's good. Oh, the 3D render needs to go low. Why is this so fucking high? I guess I didn't pay attention to that when I did that. Alright. It's gonna look ugly as shit, but it don't matter. Gotta make sure. Okay. Everything's good. Everything looks amazing. Let's make sure the subtitles are on. Actually, hold on. Text English. Audio language English. Yes. Subtitles. Display speaker name and yeah. Okay. Good, 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 good. We gotta make sure all that's checked. And now, let's get into it, shall we? Tell me, why is a story-based game that takes your choices into account? And I couldn't read the rest because I am slow. And my little... I'm kind of in the way. So... my face is kind of in the way of the loading screen. That's why you only see black. Because my big ass head is in the way of the corner of the screen.
Hey, kiddo. I need to ask you a few questions, okay? Can you tell me what happened tonight?
I went to show her my haircut. She had a gun.
Take your time.
She freaked out.
It's okay.
No, it's not. It's not okay. My mom tried to kill me, so I stabbed her. I killed my mother.
Chapter 1, Homecoming. Oh, God. And of course my head is in the way of the loading, but that's fine, it's whatever. There is not a dull moment that I have got a little emotional playing this game because this game does feature a trans man. So like, you know, Fireweed Residential Center, February 15th, 2015. God damn, 2015. What a time. Yep, and there goes the rendering. Some parts are going to be very, very ugly, but there's not much I could do about it. Some parts look good, some parts look bad. Just like standing in front of the mirror like a Sims trying to increase their charisma level.
Okay, first, I'm gonna find the keys to the old house. Then, I'm gonna drive to Fireweed, and I'm not going to freak out. Everything's fine. Probably not gonna see any stars at this time of day.
You know what? I fuck with her room. I love her room.
I could look at this artwork all day. Not the prettiest of my creations, but she weirdly kind of looks like me in the morning. I need to bring this with me to Juneau.
Oh, look at that. Little prom photos. That's so fucking cute.
I should probably get rid of this. I mean, I can stream it anytime I want. It makes me happy just to look at the box.
No, don't get rid of it. I know that this is like 2015, but I promise you it'd be worth it if you keep it within 2024. Because corporations will decide to get rid of every fucking thing just for a tax write-off for no fucking reason. I know I just said the reason, but still, it's no goddamn reason. And I said that very passionately. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, come on. Why do I still have this? Every time I look at it, it reminds me of how very single I am.
Q. Elson and Bobby, Caribbean Dream Senior Prom 2012. Man. Literally. Literally, men.
I should probably check my email one more time before I go. No, I've already done that 3 times this morning.
Alright, let's see what kind of books you got there, Missy. So we got Time and I Against Any Two, The Shape of Yesterday, and Summertime Sweet. I'm pretty sure... I could be wrong, they could actually be actual books. And we got here. Who is that? She got like
Michael
pictures.
and Tyler are so gonna hit it off. It's gonna be so crazy to see him after all these years.
Just
Is he gonna like this? Or is it too much?
look how fucking cute this goddamn teddy bear is, though. So fucking cute. Please, Chief Brown, ask council to reconsider budget. Dog strike to begin this week. A mayoral elector, a candidate, Tom something, whatever his last name is, supports gun control and money for local schools. Okay, let's look at the list. Gift. Let's see. To do, gift. Don't know what that second one is. Snacks and
Can't
drinks,
believe we're gonna go
car
back to
keys,
that
and
house.
house keys.
At least I'll have all set. I think. Still need
Ah,
to
she
find
wasn't-
those damn house keys.
She was in the middle of dialogue when I exited out. Oops. Oh well. But I'm just browsing around just for a brief. I don't want, because I never got a
Got to
chance
make
to
solid
do
plans
so
to see
in
the
the first
Geminids.
one.
I wonder if Tyler'd want to go.
Night Watch
wanna
Alaska.
freeze your ass off watching burning rocks fall through the sky? Yeah, I might need to work on my sales pitch. Not here.
Let me see what else. What else you got going? I'm just
One
browsing
more
around. I'm
season.
just like stalling.
What am I even gonna do with myself when it's over? Get invested in the lives of real people?
Maybe.
Why would it be in here?
That's an excellent question. There's nothing there though, so there's nothing to look anyways. I'm pretty much thoroughly looked everywhere, so
Oh, right. I stashed them down here.
let's take the box.
So that's where you've been hiding.
I mean, look at that
This
photo.
feels like another lifetime.
We never got a chance to examine the picture closer. Oh well. But hey, well, at least we got the gremlin.
All right. I think I'm ready to go now.
Oh shit, I never seen this one.
I haven't practiced since high school. I'm probably
Oh, she
super
did
rusty.
hockey. Okay, one more. Feel like we need one more thing. Oh wait, what's? Oh, okay. Same thing. No, it don't matter. Okay. Now we could go.
Allie. She's gonna be so awkward.
Dear Tyler, I know what you're thinking. A letter? Why why all weird and formal? What's wrong with email? Well, I figured, hey bro, just wanted to give my twin a shout before a reunited after 10 years of swing juvie. It's more like a letter territory. Oh, whatever. You'll thank me when we're 90 and the machines have taken over and you'll still have something to read by candlelight, see? Always thinking ahead. Anyway, I can't believe you'll be out for the you'll be out for real in a few weeks. What? Amazing. I'm definitely going to be awkward when I see you, so please try not to notice, okay? How's your last month going? Are you sad about leaving your mentees? I bet that they're going to miss you. I got my tires replaced, so I'm all good to pick you up. And you can see the snark when you see my ride. She's been through a lot, and we can't all be card guys. Anyway, the Vince let me take the day off so we can go and I can't even fucking read. So we could go straight to the old house and get it ready for the sale and everything. Can't wait to never think about that place again. I really can't wait to see you. I don't know if I made that clear. Love you, Alice. Oh, how sweet. Also, she's smart. You gotta think ahead.
Last time. Okay, I'm pretty much done here. I just need to grab my goblin and I'm off. Bummed I have to leave this behind, but the old house would probably collapse if I blasted this inside.
Let me read it. Duplex Duo, The Dark Arc of Destiny.
Been listening to this on a loop lately.
Animagos, The South Side Flipping.
Man, the soundtrack to my angsty teen years. I'll leave it for the next rebel. They're gonna need it more than I do.
Delighted Disruptions Further. Woohoo! Man, all three of them sound fucking cool. Also.
And he's going places. And I'll be able to say I helped him on his way.
Fireweed Youth Center student artist show at Grindhouse. Tyler Rooney, 20, matches young artists with a favorite local venue. Okay.
Is there any way I can... Nah, that's someone else's problem now.
Shit I gotta do. Tutoring, help person with the college admission essay. Call Dr. Big. Counseling sessions with Jeremy. Meet Aaron. Gardening program set up. Finish paperwork for Escape W2 and letter November 2nd. And something for Alice. Ooh, okay.
I know most of these by heart at this point. Wish I could have finished this before I left, but God, it was a slog.
Shelter from the Flood by Anne Bickford.
I know most of these by heart at this point.
Songs of the Innocents by William Blake. Oh, and wait. And The Transgender Man's Guide to Healthy Masculinity. What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh my god. Masculinity. Oh my god, what's up with my wording today? Man, if that book is real, I'm reading it. Even I already know a thing or two, but it's good to read a book or two. Let me read this letter. Hey, Aaron, you know I'm bad at this, but just wanted to say you've been the best counselor and at-risk yet redeemable youth. Haha. Kuwan. Thanks for putting up with me and helping in more ways than you know. I'll try to make it count outside of Fireweed. Survival is revelations. Thanks, man. Tyler. Oh, that's so fucking cute. Also, nerd. Film nerd. Look at that. He has to take his testosterone every Tuesday. Testosterone's refill TRX. Alright. Let me see. What else should I browse around? I know I should grab my
Bye,
gremlin.
Herbert.
The plant.
Man, I'm gonna miss that view.
That is a beautiful view, honestly. Celebrate, educate, and unite. Transvisibility in March on Juna on March 31st, 2014, 5:30 p.m. to late. Brought to you by the Juna Coalition for Equality. Love this. Oh my god. Awesome.
You stay here. Educate the youngsters in classic cinema. Denali. I need to get my application ready for next summer.
What's this box? Take me. The box of junk and treasures is now yours by the first law of founders keepers. Alright, I think that's everything? Question mark? Nope, that's not everything.
Oh, gonna miss these dum-dums.
Oh, look at these sticky notes. Love you, Tay. Best mentor. Later, Tyler. Good luck. Oh my god. Love you, Tyler. Best mentor. We'll miss you. Good luck. See you soon. Yusuke. Avada Contoso. Oh my god. So fucking cute.
Hey, little guy. You're gonna be reunited with your sister soon.
Take the gremlin. The crafty
Cool.
goblins.
I guess I'm totally ready to go now.
I guess that's everything in this room. Part of me still feels like there's something more to it, but it is what it is. Why am I yawning? I don't know. I'm yawning while my leg is shaking over here. Alright, I need to readjust myself real quick. There we go. Not the teddy bear! Why are you through with the teddy bear away?
Hi, Tyler.
Hi. First time we see each other in 10 years, and it's hi, Tyler.
Oh, sorry,
It's fine, Allison. Hi's a good place to start.
God, it's good to see you.
Likewise.
You have anything else you need to get?
Nope, this is it. My last 10 years in a bag.
Then we should get going. We just have time to make the morning ferry. You look good in that.
Thanks. One of my mentees designed it.
It's really good.
Yeah, he's so incredibly talented. I got a couple of local coffee shops to hang his art.
Tyler Ronan, shaping the leaders of tomorrow.
Yep, we're screwed.
So, are you gonna miss anything about this place?
The food, the people. I would say the people.
Honestly, people. The other residents, my mentees, my counselor Aaron. It took me a while to fit in, but once I did, it felt like home. They made me feel safe. Safe enough to be me.
That's so great. I'm really happy for you.
We planning to drive to Delos Crossing or push?
You are welcome to walk.
Nah, I'll take my chances.
Need one last look or anything?
Looked. Let's go.
What I'm a sucker for is a sassy fucking trans man. Like, most of us trans masks are the sassiest motherfuckers you will ever meet sometimes, I swear.
No, really. I am 100% not creative enough to make that stuff up. Oh, and just last week, they had to turn the ferry around because a bear was on board.
No way.
Someone heard a commotion in the back of a delivery truck, so they opened it up. And there was the bear, fat and happy on a literal mountain of empty chip bags.
You go where the food is.
Oh, I can relate to that.
So then what happened?
I'm not sure. I think they couldn't get him to leave, so they tranked him.
Oh, poor buddy. Shot in the ass just for getting the munchies.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. Safety first in bear country.
Yeah, but prevention is best. Common sense goes a long way in keeping them from getting shot.
The bear is fine, Tyler.
For now. You hear they've been talking about loosening up regulations on trophy hunting again? Higher bag limits, inhumane ground traps, even bringing back hibernation hunting. What kind of asshole gets off on killing a sleeping animal? I'm not against hunting, but predators play a vital role in the health of our natural parks. What? Why are you smiling? I'm being serious.
Oh, I can tell, Ranger Tyler.
Not yet, but at least I got the school part out of the way.
I can't believe you've got a bachelor's already. While I boast a half-completed certificate in accounting from an online college that may have stolen my credit card number.
You'll figure out what you want. You have time.
How are you feeling?
Like I'm about to drive straight into a whiteout and my fog lights are dead. What about you? Allison?
Whoa. Zoned out there for a second. Sorry.
What's up?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the fact that you're right here, standing beside me, on our way to Delos.
You don't have to apologize. It's a lot. Why did we take the ferry instead of the coast road?
'Cause I didn't want to be stuck in the car with you for an extra 2 hours.
Ha ha.
We have to take the ferry. It's the only way to reach Delos from Fireweed.
I see. Well, good. I don't think my stomach could have taken 2 more hours of how you handle curves.
I'm sorry. Do you want to take over driving when we dock?
No.
You're gonna have to get back behind that wheel at some point, you know.
Look, I put a fireweed van nose first in a ditch.
Hey, at least you missed the porcupine.
I'm guessing things haven't changed much.
You mean in Delos? Still the capital of East Jesus Nowhere. Can't wait to get out of here.
Guess that normal life you wanted didn't live up to your expectations, huh?
I mean, having cable and full-time electricity was definitely a plus, but no one ever forgets anything in a small town. You get marked a weirdo and that's it. That's your life.
At least you had Michael.
Yeah. I don't think I'd have survived high school without him.
Bet you're gonna miss him when you move to Juneau. How's he doing?
Good. Good. But I haven't seen him much outside of work lately. He's been busy with his dance and helping his clan organize a potlatch. Is that smoke coming out of Stonehouse?
That one over there?
No, the one just beyond it. You know, the one the elders say is haunted to spook little kids.
Oh, right.
Oh, a whole group of us were drinking at a bonfire down at the point and got dared to go inside. We didn't make it past the garden.
Sounds fun.
It was.
So, we're really going back there, huh?
To Stonehouse?
I mean, we're going home.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Think the house will sell?
No interested buyers yet. Turns out people don't line up to buy murder houses with no electricity.
At least it's got one hell of a view, unlike Juneau.
Hey, Juneau has mountain views aplenty. It just also has people and fun. You still thinking you might be my roomie?
I'm thinking about it.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
I was told... I mean, after you, well, graduated, I guess, and became a mentor 3 years ago, you still basically spent all your time at Fireweed, right?
Pretty much. There were a few times I tried to go to these meetups for trans people in Juneau, but something always came up. I probably should have put myself out there more, but it was better to be around in case the residents needed me.
So you were free to come and go as you pleased?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. Just being an overly invested sister. Curious how you spent your time.
Overly invested, she says. Sounds like she's a little upsetty about something.
Allison,
Yeah?
spit it out.
Okay, you need to promise not to freak out.
What is it?
No, game, don't do this to me. Okay.
It's a gift. From Eddie. I know he's not your favorite person, but
I'm sorry. When you said Eddie, I thought you meant Chief Brown, as in the police officer who arrested me.
come on, Ty, don't...
And your adopted father, the man who didn't let you visit me for 7 years.
The Fireweed administration backed him up, Tyler. They thought it was best for both of us.
Yeah, well, it wasn't.
It's a peace offering. And you're the two most important people in my life. Please,
Girl, get a girl.
for me,
He can't buy my forgiveness with some cheap-ass trinket.
it's a
You
gift,
say it best, Tyler.
You know what gift-giving means in Tlingit culture, and what it means to refuse one.
Fine. We'll accept it for now.
Fine. I'll take it, but I'm
Just
not
for
gonna
her.
wear it.
Really?
Really. Just so we're clear, this was for you, not Chief Brown.
You know, you could call him Eddie, or even Uncle?
Hard pass. Did you hear that? Whoa. There's no place like home.
Yeah. Would it ruin the moment if I said I needed to call home?
Yes. Completely.
Sorry.
Go ahead and stop apologizing all the time.
Okay, sorry. Thanks.
so weird being back on this boat.
Hey, it's me. Yep, we didn't die in a fiery crash. How are you?
Let's see. Introduction to making Devil's Club tea, our way of life, community, and culture programming, sponsored by the Hana Heritage Foundation. Learn how to harvest and process Devil's Club to make tea. Sign up today. Interesting. There is no substitute. Protect our only home. The high school winter
Gas
formal
and
under
winter
the sea.
formal? Fancy. Wait, wasn't that Allison's high school?
December 12th, 2015. Ticket and $10 suit up. Ooh, dance performance. A dance group that celebrates ancestry, community, and traditions. We invite you to join us for an invitational drumming, singing, and dancing. Come share and celebrate our culture. Ooh. That's pretty rad. Canoe for sale. Strong and sturdy fiberglass transformation. Well, what's the rest? 5 HP outboard. No, transom? I don't even know. I don't know boats. $500 including or no bargaining. Dewdrop Inn, a bed and breakfast. House has a walk-in freezer and space for deer and fishing processing. That is the place that Tyler wants to go. I think that's all we could read for now.
Hey, Allison, can we take the scenic route? Allison?
Don't think she can hear you.
Guess not.
Good call, by the way. Scenic route's longer, but the view's worth the time. Where you headed?
Delos Crossing?
Same here. You from around here?
Born and bred.
Ah, you don't say. I moved to Anchorage around your age. Delos was mostly Alaska natives then. Clay Kid, Haida. I haven't been home in 5 years.
Mm.
Oh, so you owed your family a visit?
I'll say. You may not know it yet, but your folks, they get old real fast.
Right.
I'm Alex, by the way. Alex Gershwin. No relation.
Huh?
To George Gershwin.
Is this
Gershwin, the pianist. Folks are always asking if we're related, so I try to head it off with the pass.
Oh,
What'd you say your name was?
just call me Tyler.
All right. Good to meet you, Tyler.
Likewise, sir.
I don't want to give out the last name just because.
Isn't hunting season almost over?
Almost. Want to draw for one of the last hunts of the season.
Whoa, look at that antique.
You're not one of those odd sixes old and boring folks, are you?
Wonder if there'll be time to hit the buzzard hole while I'm here.
What's that now?
Oh, nothing.
There comes the yikes. Oh. Since it's crunchy, I'm gonna have to pull it up. Beer is my sport. Check my six-pack. God. Now, here comes the yikes.
Hey,
Sorry. Just Me and Tyler were both saying yikes at the same time. Oh, that was great timing. Alright. I feel like there should be more to this. Ooh, I can leave. Almost. We're almost docking, so.
Alright, we're here. Shall we?
Let's go.
Back to the car, Roman.
We're on the road again. Oh, we're on the road again. Ooh. That's gonna be a challenge one. I know I'm extremely quiet, but I like to absorb the scenery of this game, honestly. Mostly because I'm a sucker for, like, nature and shit.
Wow. It's basically exactly like I remember it. Only faded.
Like a Polaroid left on a windowsill.
From the outside, it almost looks charming.
Charm's not the problem. Structural integrity may be an issue.
You think there's a chance whoever buys it will just tear it down?
If someone buys it, they can do whatever they want with it.
You wouldn't care at all?
Would you?
Sure. Everywhere I look, I see a piece of one of our adventures.
Everywhere I look, I just see her.
Allison, we could go grab a bite. Start this tomorrow?
No. The only way to get this done is to do it. After you.
Locked.
Well, it's a good thing I remembered this.
You sure that's the right key?
Yes. Maybe someone changed the lock.
Who would change the lock on us?
I don't know. We're screwed.
You got a plan B?
Yeah, we find another way in. I never knew a locked door that could keep the crafty goblins out.
Yeah, we had a million ways in and out of this old house. At least one of them's gotta work.
Call them the gremlins, but they're actually the goblins, but still.
I could break a window.
You know civilized people don't do that, right?
Oh, so we're civilized now?
Well, maybe not. But we are trying to sell this place, and broken windows aren't exactly a The crafty goblins. I haven't thought about them in forever. Or should I say, us.
We almost spent more time as goblins than we did as kids.
Oh, do you remember all the other characters? The Moon Hag, the Ice King, the Old Bear?
Most of them, I think. But the details are fuzzy. Hey, do you know what happened to the book with all the stories?
No, no idea. But I'm sure it'll turn up when we clean this place out.
At least the shed's still standing.
Yep. I don't want to think about what might be living inside it, though.
Well, better alive than dead.
Ugh, yes. Let's deal with that later. Plenty else to do first.
It's locked, all right. What was she doing out here that night? Come on, man. Stop thinking about that. She did not like us using her tools.
She was probably...
Well, at least the tools are still here. That'll help with the repairs.
They're good quality, too. Marianne wanted stuff like that to last.
She did not like us using her tools.
She was probably just afraid we'd hurt ourselves.
Or she thought we'd go on a rampage and tear up her precious plants.
And we would have, so... Homemade cleaning products may be better for the planet, but they do not have the same shelf life.
Oh, add it to the shopping list.
Add it to the shelf list. Good. Good for the plan, not good for the shelf. My god, look at the view though. Shit. We're gonna have to focus on other things.
No way. I can't believe it's still there.
Open sesame.
Let me guess. It's locked.
Yup. Know any other secret passwords?
Honeydew? Nope.
Trying to open every single door.
It's no good. I can't open this one either.
It's okay. We'll find another way in.
So, any idea how we're gonna get in?
We used to play under the house when we were kids.
Yeah, we stashed all our goblin treasure down there.
There was a hatch, right? That opened up into the laundry room?
There was. I hope I can still fit. I'm a little taller than I was at 11. At least we
Shovel.
don't have any use for this right now.
Luckily. Remember the snowstorm in 2004? Marianne had us digging for hours.
I remember she made it a game at least.
That's right. We made tunnels to escape the ice troll.
Gotta hand it to her. She could make us do anything if she turned it into a goblin tail. Doesn't seem like the greenest source of energy.
Not like she had the money for solar panels.
I don't think solar panels were kind of a thing in the early 2000s. At least I don't think anyways. I could be absolutely wrong here. Oh god.
Remember how mad she'd get if we didn't use the compost?
And she always knew when we were lying.
Waste not, or kiss the planet goodbye.
You need a hand with that?
No, it should be fine.
Okay.
If we just get this board out of the way, I could probably squeeze through.
So we need something to pry it off.
It's screwed in pretty good. We need a screwdriver. I think I saw one back in the shed.
Let's go check.
Hey, it's locked, all right.
Okay. Oh, what's this?
How did she get around on these roads with this thing?
She'd rather have broken her neck than spend money on a new one.
Yeah, still waiting for those bikes she promised us.
Uncle Eddie got me one, but I hardly ever used it.
I can't believe these are still here.
Yeah, we should hide them so they don't frighten away potential buyers.
I can't believe these are still here.
Yeah, we should
Okay,
hide
we're
them
just
so
repeating
they
the
don't
same
frighten
dialogue,
away
I see.
potential buyers.
Okay. Should be something in here that'll work. I guess Marianne left us something useful, huh?
Yeah. We still have to find a way to get inside, though. And please, no broken windows.
We'll see ya. What's happening? Do you feel that?
Oh, gotta hold it.
And don't leave this room until everything looks as clean as a whistle. Ugh.
This is the millionth time I've gotten in trouble because of you. You and your big mouth.
Hey, you were thinking the same thing. You just weren't brave enough to tell her.
What good would it do? It's not like she ever listens to us anyway.
Well, I'd rather scream it right in her stupid face than be a quiet little mouse.
We forgot the key. We need to put it back.
Maybe we could hide it somewhere. You know, for fun.
Goblins are supposed to help the princess, not play mean tricks.
Whatever, you're not fun.
I'm only trying not to make her even worse.
Whoa. Did that just happen?
I don't know, but I saw it too.
It felt like it did when we used to share thoughts with our voice.
It did, but that was a memory of us 10 years ago, right? I vaguely remember it happening.
I think so. And, that's new, right?
Yeah. We could share thoughts and feelings, but we never replayed memories like that.
Why would it happen? And why that memory?
I don't know. It's pretty eerie.
It's weird, but our voice was always a good thing. This could be too.
I'm feeling something again. Near the barn.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, I'm gonna have to do a quick BRB. I gotta use the restroom real quick. I will return shortly. Give me a few seconds. Alright, I have returned. And, I accidentally disconnected. Accidentally disconnected. So everything's gonna be slightly delayed. I do apologize for that. You know, Ethernet a little sensitive, so anyway, shall we continue on with this?
Hurry! Go see the silent frog.
I'm coming.
What? Stop sulking. I told you already, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Okay, guess you don't want to see what I put in the treasure room then.
What? No, I want to see.
I guess we know where to search now.
We just have to remember which one is the silent frog. So, which one of you is hiding the key? Hmm?
No, not this one.
Going through it. I love these little frog statues, though. They're so fucking cute. Like,
Damn, where's the key?
Seriously?
Kidding.
Oh, Come on.
Okay, sorry. Nice job keeping a secret, buddy.
That's... Alright, we should use the key to try to open this. At least that lock didn't change. Alright, let's take the screwdriver.
Got it.
All this for a screwdriver?
You got a better idea how to get in? Huh. Who left this box here? It looks brand new.
It wasn't me. Has someone been out here recently?
Guess it's your lucky day, bird friends.
I know the bird feeder. I could put it down somewhere. Wait, where can I put it?
How did she get
That's
around
just
on
the
these
bike.
roads with this thing?
She'd rather have
Yeah, that's
broken
just
her
the
neck
bike.
than spend money on a new one.
Yeah, still waiting for those bikes she promised us.
Uncle Eddie got me one, but I hardly ever used it.
Where exactly can I?
Oh, looks like a neighbor came by.
It's funny. I can't remember any signs of them when we were kids.
Probably because our mother scared the shit out of them.
Yeah, she scared everybody else off too.
That is a bear marking. I am just browsing around right now, but I do need to figure out what the bird feeder. Not feeder. The bird seeds are for.
I wonder if there are still fish in the lake.
Uncle Eddie taught us to fish here.
Yeah, so she could keep an eye on us from the porch.
She didn't trust anyone with us. Not completely. Not even Eddie.
Yeah, but it was still a good memory.
See? You do have some good memories with Uncle Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still can't believe I convinced you to climb that raggedy-ass tree with me.
Yeah, not happening a second time.
Oh, come on. I was the one who fell out.
And then I had to walk all the way to Delos Crossing to get Tessa to drive you to the hospital.
I was fine.
You had a concussion.
Living life to the fullest.
I mean, are you really living life if you haven't gotten a concussion or two?
I think that's the brain injury talking.
No beavers.
Too bad. A picture of him would have helped with the sale.
Yeah, city people love cute furry animals.
Teeming with wildlife, but not the kind that eats the insulation.
In the ass of the world. Full of
Full of unique psychotic memories.
Comes pre-haunted, so you can live out your paranormal investigator fantasy.
Yep,
Yep.
we should do this for a living.
Yes. Yes, we should.
Try to find where I could place the bird seeds. Is that a sandbox? Or a snow box?
Remember how whenever we lost our toys in the sand, we thought the Mad Hunter had stolen them?
How many sandcastles did we build with this?
None that survived.
You're out of your element, little guy.
How do you know? Maybe he's a snowfish.
Hey, I think that's the same rake I cut my foot on.
Wait, your foot? Wasn't that me?
What? Oh, yeah. I think you're right.
God. Oh, there you go.
These birds should get a reward for watching the house all these years.
Thank you for your service, little friends.
was
always
honestly
spoiled
wondering.
the birds.
She liked animals way more than people.
I can relate to that.
Alright, now we could go and unscrew the planks so we could go underneath the house now. Yeah, Tyler, use all that muscle.
You sure you want to go in there?
This was our very first den, remember?
Who knows what lives down there now?
Shit.
Oh my god.
Everything okay down there? Tyler? Oh, that's not funny!
Then why am I laughing?
Okay, fine. But you're still an idiot.
Alright. I'm going in for real this time.
Okay. I'll see you at the front door in a few minutes.
What a fucking dick, but I love him. So I'm double checking to make sure I don't miss anything. Maybe. I feel like there's gonna be a collectible and I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it.
Ouch!
Are you okay? What happened?
I just hit my head like an idiot. Wait. What? Where are you?
Ty, I'm outside. But I can hear you in my head. Our voice. It's back.
Holy shit. I, don't suppose you remember how to get to the hatch.
I think so. We'll figure it out together.
Dragons, straight ahead.
Need to go left, I think.
That's a little truck. Look at that. And now I'm supposed to go left, but I need to go right real quick because
You
I
were
feel
right.
like there's a
Nothing
collectible.
here.
Of course I was.
I'm taking it. I knew there was a collectible. I just had to look.
I
What
would
is
have
this?
taken gold.
Not even in your dreams.
It's... Wait, was there a raid option? Yes, there was. Cute. Delos Crossing Olympic event or rocks skipping. Alice 4, Ollie 3. That's so fucking cute.
Then left again after the goblins.
Wow. Can't say I ever expected to see you again. It's been a long time, buddy.
God, look at that moose though. Out of shape. Weather down stuffies. Look at this little guy.
Nope. It was
Also,
on
I'm
the right.
My bad.
read Goblin Den treasure room.
Past the treasure.
Straight ahead.
You know, I almost convinced myself our voice was just another childhood fantasy.
Me too. But we really are connected.
Wait. That was our treasure? It's just trash.
We could make treasure out of anything. Our imaginations were that powerful.
Pink. It always had to be pink. I found
Ooh,
her
thunder
okay.
spell.
I think its wings have been clipped, though.
Rest in peace, brave bird.
Marianne grilled us about all these missing dishes, but a goblin never gives up their treasure. Pink. It always had to be pink.
Yep, man, always have to be pink. Ah, always annoying to always get pink shit. I'm just examining the ones. Beware of the Mad Hunter.
Why am I still afraid to say his name?
He was Marianne's creation. She made all the creepy characters.
Why can I not? Why can I not interact with it? There you go. Nope. Okay. Let's turn it back around. Nope. Close? Maybe? No. Okay. Just the game being weird now. There you go. There we go. The only hardest part to relate to is having a home that you could go back to go down memory lane.
Tyler, are you in there? Tyler!
Coming!
Are you okay?
I'll live. Good to hear your voice again.
Yeah, same here.
So, coming in or what?
Just working up to it.
Well, we're here.
Here we are.
So, how do we get started?
We figure out what to keep, what to trash, and see what else this house might be trying to show us.
Oh boy.
Wow. It doesn't seem real. Of course. No lights, no power.
Be checking this room real quick. There's a freezer and oh,
Alright,
I never seen
let's
these
see.
before.
Broken shelf, broken jar, and the washing machine. Broken. The dryer never worked to begin with.
Marianne thought dryers were straight up evil. Energy hogs.
I hated hanging drippy laundry. I refused to change for a few weeks once, so I wouldn't have to do it.
Machine repair Sam. Okay, Robert Brooks. Guess so. Excuse me. Come on, get out of the way, please. Thank you.
We should take down the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
Oh, so now you don't want to scare someone with those masks.
Hey, I just put on the mask and pretended to be a warrior. You were the one who got freaked out by it.
Right.
Not that she ever let me wear him very long. Huh. This bathroom still smells like Marianne.
Good scrub, and we'll be rid of that too.
I tried to bury this dress in the backyard, but Marianne caught me.
It was a pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing. What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna wear it.
Donation pile it is, then. Wow. I forgot all about her weird concoctions.
And how she was always testing them on us. Like we were lab rats.
Anything else?
Handmade
Oh,
soap.
there it is.
Still here after 10 years. Impressive.
You could say that about the entire house.
Not a total disaster, Ronan.
Anything? Oh,
We were so
there's
competitive
that.
about who measured taller. Like, we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference.
And the junk drawer. Oh,
this
the
time,
junk drawer.
I thought I'd feel more prepared to deal with this mess.
String, glue, duct tape. The holy trinity of house repair.
Marianne loved having something to fix.
Now when we broke them, I love fixing things. I wish she fixed herself.
I love fixing things too. Header installs, swapping cams.
Those are car things, right?
No, those are hot rod things.
Well, keep up the car talk and you'll fit right in around here.
Guess we never had time to complete the collection.
These came out of one of the prize machines at the Vecchi's store, right?
Yeah, you'd slide the quarters inside on the little tray, and then magic, out pops a sticker.
Look at that. This is so fucking good. Ah. I know there's a memory thing, but I need to
She
look at
pinched
other stuff real
every
quick.
penny.
Oh boy. Hey Mom, we are sorry the face got broke. We didn't know you love it so much. We need to be careful and not to act up in the window room. Next time we will try and use good judgment. Please forgive us for doing bad things. I'm sorry too. We should be more careful. I'm very sad we made you cry so much. We should play outside instead. I will tell Ollie not to be wild all the time. We aren't going to do it anymore. We are sorry.
What are you reading?
A letter we wrote her. To apologize for breaking that stupid face, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
Old textbooks. Tessa gave them to us, right?
Yeah, she thought we were gifted.
We were, in a way.
We were. Just not like she thought. You think she knew we were sharing answers?
We shared for fun. We both knew them all anyway.
I don't remember
Alright.
these.
It's probably one of Marianne's unfinished masterpieces.
There's 2 of them. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Marianne. She took so many pictures.
Yeah. Like she had to document every second of our lives.
Want to keep some of these?
You can keep some of them. If you want.
No thanks. I mean, I like the photos of us, but I don't think I can forget that she was the one aiming the camera.
Wow. I'm so embarrassed for us. Many Da Vinci's we were not.
She saved every drawing we ever did.
There's a couple of these I might keep. She was always entering photography contests. I didn't realize how much I missed the smell of firewood.
I miss the cold winter nights curled up here, with big mugs of hot cocoa.
Yeah. Marianne was so tired she was usually asleep on the couch.
Ah, that's why it was so nice. No Marianne.
We'd use our voice so we didn't wake her up.
And then we'd be up all night telling stories, and watching the fire die. And Marianne was none the wiser.
She was trying to save the planet way before Al Gore made it cool.
Has Al Gore ever made anything cool?
Nah.
I guess she was right about one thing, but you can't really blame anyone for not listening to crazy Marianne Ronan.
The memory happening, but I gotta remember. Where is it? Oh, there you go.
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom,
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
but you promised.
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short, really short.
What? Look, I'm tired, and I'm busy. Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Marianne said no to everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
Oh, I missed those.
What was she hoping to do with all these jars?
She used to barter for our clothes with homemade jam.
She tried everything to make ends meet.
Well, not everything.
Best mom. You think we ever really believed that? Or were we just trying to make her happy?
Either way, it wasn't true.
Let's see.
Yo, what are you doing down there?
What do you think I'm doing? Trying to figure out if anything in Marianne's mess is worth keeping.
Any progress?
Not really. What about you? What are you doing up there?
Plotting world domination. Gonna check out.
Just plotting world domination.
Ah, it's a big responsibility. Not sure if you can hack it, Ronan.
Oh, ye of little faith.
I guess it is about time to check our bedroom. I'll be up in a second.
Where'd you come from?
Tale of Two Swords.
How you feeling about being back?
I thought I knew what to expect, but everything keeps catching me by surprise. My nerves are completely raw.
I get it.
How about you? You okay?
Not sure how to feel.
Honestly not sure how I feel yet. I'm just trying to think of it as an empty house.
Yeah. An empty house full of actual ghosts.
Hopefully they're friendly ghosts.
Oh boy.
No, this feels like home.
I just want to point this out at the dynamic of the game. Is that everywhere around the house is like dark blue or grayish. But as soon as you enter the twins' bedrooms, it becomes more warm and more light. Not because the sun is coming through it, but I think that's just more of like the perspective of like it. Yeah, I hope y'all know when I get out of it. But I saw
Tyler, do you
the
copy?
color changing.
If we don't move fast, this whole thing is going to melt. Do you copy?
Shh, copy, Allison. Gonna get this thing moving soon. Don't want the Mad Hunter to catch us. Over.
The Mad Hunter. Ugh, he still gives me the creeps. I wish I could forget about him.
You know, if there's one thing you gotta give Marianne, it's that she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to repaint his car.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass about it.
We're allowed to be ass about it. Yeah, cop.
Hey,
That's
you.
all.
I just found your twin under the house. He's seen better days. Oh, this one wasn't mine.
Wow. Look how small these beds are.
We were so little.
Yeah.
Look, it's the game we made, Lusion Tramway.
That game never made any sense.
Didn't stop us from playing all day.
Dude, we were kids. All we needed were rocks and bird feathers.
Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juno.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals.
Hey, Alice and Ollie, we are ready from the past. What is it like in the future? Anyway, Juno is super cool. We took the tramway all the way up. Ollie was scared. Liar! No, we got some books, but Mommy went to the restaurant at night and forgot them. It was cool. There were a lot of whales on the ferry. No, there wasn't. No, there wasn't. They were in the water, stupid. Anyway, here's a postcard to remind you how awesome we are, especially me. A and O. Alice and Ollie room. Oh, God. It's fucking cute. Shit, freaking carrot.
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought sports were too aggressive, too competitive, and too groupthinky.
How did you convince me to let you put this up?
It was my favorite movie. Back then.
Back then. I feel like there's something else I need to look at before. Wow, why am I yawning today? Jeez. Awesome.
Ugh, some of our old toys give me the creeps.
Whenever we asked for a TV, she'd just bring home a big stack of books.
I think she did us a favor with that one.
You may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
We'll see.
I think that's everything, honestly. Unless I'm missing something. Oh yeah, the box.
Look what I found!
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
Seriously? It was in that chest the whole time?
All these stories.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne wrote a lot of them.
Yeah. It's one of the only times I remember her being at peace.
There's so many. We're gonna... There's a lot to read, but...
Where
get
is
back.
it?
You looking for something in particular?
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
Mom? Mom! Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
I don't know how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me, to keep me from transitioning.
Tyler, there is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
I want my diary back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Fuck.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
That diary was important to me, Allison. Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
Well, then let's go find it.
You think her room is still locked?
It always was. I'm not looking forward to going there.
I know, but we'll have to eventually, and I need it back.
The Ice King finally caught the hag. His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way. Quiet, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right?
I guess that's okay, but I would have changed the end.
What? No way!
The Ice King. I totally forgot about him.
That's because it was dangerous to mention his name. He was too powerful.
Now we're just gonna go downstairs. Wait, I feel like there was another memory thing. Hold on. Let's go back up for a moment. No, there was not. Okay. I thought there was another memory thing. Oh. Gotta be in my way. Girl, move out of the way! God damn. I'm being so mean. Whew. Alright.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing a good hard shove won't take care of.
I mean, yes, we could brute force it, but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to. You have the Book of Goblins?
Yep.
Hand it over.
What are you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Marianne wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party. Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the story.
First ghost memories, now storybook puzzles. What a weird day.
What a weird childhood.
Touché.
I just have to remember. Well, also, I have to read the book. So, let's see. Princess and the Two Thieves. The princess makes new friends. Where's... Oh, yeah, the princess party. Party. Okay, so... We'll have to read this whole thing to solve this puzzle, so bear with me, everybody. Okay. The princess's party. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the princess was malevolent because it was the 1-year anniversary of when she had run away from home. Sensing her sadness, her forest friends showed up at her door. They were headed by the Pelican, pious and attentive, and organized by Moose, Stalwart, and Farsighted. The old bear was there, with his claws so sharp, as well as the big frog parting away. Even the heightened muskrat, who most... Wait. Sorry. I gotta make sure that shit's on. Anyway. Because my dumbass will not... I still can't pronounce half of the shit. Who mostly, came, out at night had come. The bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would, harry her path. And then the animals led her to the fairy glen, where a fabulous party had been prepared. There was a buffet of seafood the pelican had served from her never-ending beak. The air was filled with winking fairy lights the moose had arranged after clouds filled the sky, and the generous frog mixed up fizzing drinks. Only the muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching off of everyone else's hard work. The princess had a very good time at her party. Such a good time that she forgot to say thank you to any of her friends. Noticing this, the fairies deceived a bit of mischief. And when the princess went to open her gifts, she found 3 identical boxes at the edge of the gill. Puzzled, she turned back and gasped, "The entire party has finished." Sorry. Why am I yawning? God darn. Okay. "Because you have taken your friends for granted," called the naughty fairies, "we have hidden them from you. But we like games. Guess who has given you each of these presents, and you will get your friends back." The princess opened the first box. Inside there was a torch, which, when lit, revealed the truth. The princess said, I can't do high-pitched voice. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark, and they always see right from wrong. Which of my friends will give me a gift like that?" She opened the second box. Inside there was a magic sword, which leaped right out of the bearer's hands to defend them. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I am protected. If I'm ever under threat, which of my friends would give me a gift like that?" She opened the third box. Inside there was a bag of coins that always provided money if it was something the bearer truly needed. I hate that. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I have money to buy food when I am hungry, and clothes when I'm cold. Which of my friends will give me such a gift like that?" And the princess thought about her friends, and then she smiled sternly. "Fairies," she said, "I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate all my friends who had given to me, and all they have done for me." She gave her answers, and the fixed fairies were forced to restore the party in a flash of colorful lights. Man, why am I yawning? The story is not even boring. I'm just like very yawning lately. God damn. Maybe because I'm actually tired too. That could be it. Anyway. One by one, she gave the animals a hug and thanked them for the presents and the party and all they had done to help since she moved into the forest. And that is how the princess celebrates her first anniversary in the woods. So that story gave us basically a whole bunch of nothing. But we will have to go through each story, I think. Okay, so could start with the frog. The frog earns the right to speak. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a big frog in a small pond. She was a peaceful creature who spent most of her time eating, swimming, and sleeping. From the morning to the evening, she did everything the smaller frogs did, except she did it bigger. She ate more, she jumped further, and she was smarter, and she made much more noise. Everybody in the forest could hear her loud croaking, and everybody was happy that they could. You see, it was easy to get lost in the forest, but thanks to the frog's loud noises. you could just as easily find your way back to the to our pond. Maybe it would not have been the same if the big frog had kept singing during the night, but she was much too lazy an animal to stay active after dark. One day, an unknown visitor came to the forest for the first time. It was a young woman dressed in a beautiful gown. She was walking fast through the woods as if she was running away, and she never looked back. Many eyes espied the princess as passed by, but no one dared to help her, for the mad hunter was on her trail. "This is not our business," they said, "and we had better look away." For the mad hunter was a unyielding man who loved nothing but hunting down prey for money and glory. Nothing could escape his piercing eye for long. So the princess walked alone, without help, until she was hopelessly lost in the big forest. Exhausted, she pressed on with no idea of where she was heading. As the hunter drew ever closer, dodged in his presence. Pursued, not presence. She continued this way until she heard a heavy croaking far off to her left, so clear and loud that the princess immediately made for the source of the noise. A few minutes later, she reached the big frog in the small pond. The frog looked at her with a gentle smile. "Help me, please," said the princess. "I need a place to rest and to hide." "Ribbit," answered the frog, and the princess frowned. "Please stop making noise. The mad hunter's after me." "Ribbit," said the frog again. So loud the princess had to cover her ears. The creature began to jump every which way. "What are you doing?" asked the princess. "Stop all that noise, or you will find us." But the frog kept croaking and jumping around her, left and right, up and down. Ribbit, ribbit. Until the princess understood the meaning of all this fuss. Cautiously, the woman climbed on the back of the big animal, and then, with a leap, the frog set off away from the pond. The frog jumped so high and so far, that even the hunter could not find where the princess had gone. With a few jumps, the princess was out of his piercing eye. A few jumps more, and she had vanished for good. I guess reading makes me fucking tired because I can't stop yawning since I started reading. Okay, the princess closed her eyes and let her clever mount carry her clever mount. God, carry her whatever the creature passed. Please, shit. Less than an hour later, the big frog had reached the other side of the ancient forest, near the shores of the very deep lake. There, and she landed without a noise in the front of the big wooden house that had been abandoned. "Thank you," said the princess, covering the animal's snout with kisses. "I only wish you could speak, so I would have understood what you were trying to do sooner." As she pronounced those words, something incredible happened. The big frog was suddenly able to speak. Her first words startled the princess. The mad hunter is always at my heels, and now you're safe, and I've had my revenge. You can stay in this house, and it has been abandoned for a long time, and no one would look for you here." And then, without looking back, the big frog jumped back to the pond. And this is how the big frog saved the princess, and how she earned the right to speak. So that's not it. Another story. Okay, the bear and the princess. Once upon a time in the ancient God, brain. It's literally set up as a font to help me read, but yet I still am. Hold up. Oh my god, that reading is making me sleepy. Oh, so I gotta stretch real quick. Give me a second. Oh, big ol' stretch. Okay, let's retry this again. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, the old bear stood on the bank of the river, swiping at a salmon on their way to the spawning grounds. Just as he'd got his paw on a particular fat one, he heard a woman shouting for help. He considered simply eating his salmon, but then she screamed again, and he lumbered over to investigate. After a short walk, he found the princess clinging to the top of the tree while a wolf snarled and snapped at the base of the tree. Old Bear would normally not get in the middle of such situation. After all, as a fellow predator, he understood the wolf's need to hunt. But when he saw the princess, he was struck by her beauty, and he knew he had to help. With a great roar, the bear heaved onto his heaved onto his hind legs, rising to his full height. The wolf snapped and snarled in his direction, but the bear roared again. The wolf took off into the trees, tail between his legs. The old bear fell back down onto all fours, stared up at the princess. She regarded him fiercely. "You could calm down," he asked. How do I know you didn't save me just so you could eat me yourself?" asked the princess. "I suppose that's a fair question," admitted the old bear. "But I promise I won't eat you." The princess had no reason to trust the old bear, except that he had kind eyes, and so she slowly made her way down the tree. When she reached the ground, the bear only watched her, and so she supposed she was not going to be eaten today. "Thank you," she told the old bear. "Of course," he said. "Can I walk with you back to your home?" "Of course," said the princess, and so the princess and the old bear walked together through the forest, back to the big wooden house. After that day, the princess would occasionally find gifts from the bear: a fresh caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, and a newly bloomed bluebell. One spring, when a sudden thaw flooded the path out of the princess house home. Shit, I can't read still. The old bear was there, and she rode his back across the river. The old bear began to think that the princess should be his mate. After all, she had no mate, and she needed one, and he could keep her warm, and provided her a much more suitable den, and to catch fish for her, and to protect her from wolves. She, in turn, would brush out his fur, and pick berries without smushing half of them, and scratch that one part of his back he couldn't reach. And with how she took care of the goblins, she would be an excellent mother for his cubs. One day, the old bear came with a ring of spirits. I think that's how you pronounce it. Y'all could correct me. Y'all could at me, but whatever. Asked the princess to be his bride. "I'm sorry," said the princess. "You are a very good friend, and I appreciate all you've done for me, but I cannot marry you. You're a bear. I'm a princess. It would never work." The old bear was crushed. "Can we still be friends?" he asked. "We'll still always be friends," said the princess, "but I will never marry you." The old bear and the princess carried on their friendship, and after 1 year, he tried again to ask her to be his bride, but once again, she refused him. This happened 1 year later, and 1 year after that, And then finally the princess said, "Oh, Bear, you are my dear friend, and I appreciate all you have done for me, but I would sooner you have left me to the wolves than marry you. And that is how it will always be. I have my hands full with the 2 goblins who live under my house, and they are all I need." That wounded the old bear deeply, but it was finally enough to stop his proposal. They remained friends, and he continued to give her gifts of fresh salmon, ripe berries, and newly bloomed bluebells. But the old bear will never again ask the princess to be his bride, much as he might have wanted to. And that is how the princess befriended the old bear, and how she refused him. Alright. And now the next one is the beaver. Ah, my god, we're gonna... I know I don't have to read every single thing, but you know what? We're just going to power through it. And actually, in fact, I'm gonna take a quick break. Let me take a sip of water. Alright. I'm gonna take it. I took a sip of water. I'm gonna take a quick break, and shall return shortly. All right, I'll be back. All right, we have returned. I refilled my cup. I used the restroom. I hope y'all had that timing while I was away to do the same. Restaurant, stretch those legs, get more something to drink, or something to eat, depending on where y'all at. Now, I normally would end the stream about like 11:30 p.m. Central Time, Central Standard Time. But given this game doesn't really have like a save, well, they don't have a save option. It has a save point. I'm willing to extend myself a little bit longer to keep playing until I get to that save point. So, we're gonna continue on. Okay. So what we need to do is like figure out. I did say I was gonna read every single. I did say I was gonna read everything. So we're just gonna do this. Let me see. I always, every time I sit down, I lean back, knowing that I need to stand the fuck up. So, big coughing. Okay. Man, if I had an old clip between when I read this the first time when I played it before, taking HRT, oh my god, that would be such a big difference. But anyway, the beaver fixes the house. Once upon a time, and it ain't. Oh, it'll be best to have my mouse pointed at it. In an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. One night, a particular violent storm shook the house. It shook the shackles on the roof and the planks in the walls. It even shook the beams on which the house stood, blowing the whole thing near to the ground. The princess hid in the closet, fearing the house would come down on her as she slept. In the morning, the house was still standing, but it was badly damaged. The storm had blown the shackles off of the roof and the planks off the walls, and even bit a post upon which the house stood. The first 2 things she could fix, but the last concerned her. What would I do? Despair the wise princess, for though she knew many things, she did not know how to fix the big wooden house. Just then, the old bear came by to see if the princess had any trouble in the storm. When he found her nailing planks back into place, he said, "Stop, stop, princess. Let me do that for you." "I'm happy to do it," said the princess. "But if you want, um, but if you want to help with the roof, you may." When the pair were done with the roof and the walls, they examined the bent support post. "I could throw my body against it," said the old bear. "I am very large." He stretched up onto his hind legs, being sure the princess could appreciate how very large he was. Then charged straight at the post. He threw his body against it with an impressive thud. The impact moved the post but too far, and it ended up bent the other direction. The wise princess decided a more precision was needed. She thought then of the very old beaver who kept an excellent craft dam. Perhaps she could help. She went looking for the very old beaver, and found the oh my god, I know the words, but why they don't come to me in this time of need. Instructional, fucking Christ. Okay. Animal hard at work. Slapping down mud on a part of her dam that had been blown apart in the storm. Most of the structures was unharmed because the beaver was very good at building things. The princess knew she had come to the right place. "Beaver," she said, "my house was damaged in the storm. Will you help me fix it?" I believe I could do that, yes," said the very old beaver, and she paused at fixing her own den to follow the princess. The very old beaver examined the big wooden house and nodded. "It will be an easy fix," she said, and she set about righting the post with a large slap on her tail. When she was done, the wise princess stroked the beaver's head. "Thank you, beaver," she said. "The wind blew the shackles off the roof, the planks off the walls, and even bent this post, and now, thanks to you, I still have a home." "I think nothing of it," says the very old beaver, who returned to work on her own den once again. Just then the old bear came by to see if the princess had any trouble in the storm. When he found her nailing planks back into place, he said, "Stop, princess, let me do it for you." "I'm happy to do it," said the princess, "but if you want to help with the roof, you may." When the pair was done with the roof and the walls, they examined the... Oh, I went backwards. Shit. I was so confused. I was like, why am I reading this again? And then I realized I fucking went backwards like a dumbass. God damn. Alright. That winter, the very old beaver grew ill. Very ill. She was not able to fix her den, nor to gather food. When the princess found out, she set about delivering meals to the beaver. She bought the stews of corn and beans and a basket full of bark and twigs from the beaver's favorite aspen. One day, hold on. I gotta make sure I am on the right buttons here. One day, the wise princess noticed that the beaver's stand has begun to fall apart. She set about fixing it, and though she was not as talented as the very old beaver, the fix kept the creature warm and dry. "Thank you," said the very old beaver. "Of course," said the princess. "You helped me when the storm blew my house near to the ground. Thanks to you, I still have a home, and I'm happy to do the same." The princess continued to nurse the old beaver until she came to the dam, and the forest was still. No birds sang, no branches rustled. No small things scattered within the underbrush. Oh, said the princess, staring sadly at the dam, for she knew the old beaver had passed on. Goodbye, my friend. That is how the very old beaver saved the big wooden house, and how the wise princess repaid her kindness. Okay, so it's not the beaver, because beaver dead. That's that's a party. That's about the goblins. That's also about the goblins. That's... Is it also about the goblins? Hmm. Well, actually, the goblins are kind of important in this one because they are also part of it. Uh, hmm. Sorry, and now I'm just gonna skim it real quick. Hold on. Okay. Let's go back to the party. Okay. Okay, so what's the first box? The torch? Yeah, the first box was the torch. Someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark, and that I always see right from wrong, which of my friends would give me this gift. No, right from wrong. Pretty sure. Once upon a time, in an ancient deep forest, they lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. The house was built from the strong wood of the forest, and it kept the princess warm and safe. The princess was not a native of the forest, but she never spoke about where she had came from, for it made her cry. She did not have many friends, but that was how she liked it. The forest was big and deep, and many paths led to her house, but not many visitors passed by. The princess was happy to be left alone in the big house in the deep forest. She knew that the forest would provide for her, but that is generous as being expected. Again with the yawning. Okay, so she only took what she needed, and for a long time, life was just fine for the princess in the big wooden house. One winter day, when the snow blanketed the earth and ice bent the trees low, the wise princess realized that that food was disappearing from her house. It was not much at first, only a few fruits and nuts and eggs vanishing during the night. Maybe it's a bird. It's the birds, she said, or the mice. And for the time, the princess was okay with losing some food, for the winter was long and the little creatures needed to eat too. But then small items started to disappear as well. Spoons and plates, of forks and knives and blankets. It was as if every time she was in one part of the house, something disappeared in another room. That can't be birds or mice, said the princess. I think I have a thief. So she went outside to take a look. Hold on. No, this is not. This is not it. Makes a new friend. one of these. Okay. I already, I'll be honest though, I already know about the money one, so I might just solve this one on my own. Oh shit, I figured it out!
And boom, we're in.
That took a guessing. It's...
After so many years, I expected this to feel more, you know, like a win.
Speak for yourself. I'm the one who solved the riddle.
Why do I feel like you're not gonna let me forget that? Where do you think we should start looking?
I don't know. Where in this mess would she stash someone else's personal thoughts?
Is that medication?
She always had to have a picture of us close by.
Why this picture, though? I mean, do you see the expression on our faces?
Oh. This explains a lot.
They're mostly full. She was too stubborn to take medication.
She always had to have a picture of us close by.
Why
She had
this
something to
picture,
say.
though? I mean, do you see the expression on our faces?
Oh, I interrupted a good dialogue. God damn it.
Straight in the trash?
No. I bet we could sell it on the internet.
True. Maybe we could sell it to the guy who collects John Wayne Gacy's clown paintings.
I know there's a memory thing.
I can never figure out the order of the chapters, though.
Didn't the author go insane or something? No wonder Miriam liked it.
Sewing lessons were the absolute worst.
She made all our clothes. I'm sure she needed the help. And I, for one, am happy I can fix a torn seam.
I just can't get through. Whatever's going on, they won't let me in. They used to tell me everything, but they shut me out, Tessa. They've shut me out. I've had so much on my plate lately, and they're convinced I'm the enemy, and I don't know why. I need them. I need my goblins.
I remember now. We heard her crying. We listened through the door.
Seeing her like this, as if she's still here,
It really sucks.
she was really coming apart those last few months, wasn't she?
Oh shit, a collectible. I know they're having a deep emotional moment, but I like collectibles. We gotta collect shit. We gotta collect everything, you know? There's something here. Is there not? Guess not. That was a missed opportunity. Oh, yeah. What's this?
She and Tessa were best friends. Until suddenly they weren't. Wonder what happened.
Either Tessa got sick of Marianne's moods, or Marianne got sick of Tessa's judgment.
It's here. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Do you think she read it?
Of course. She was nosy as hell.
Tyler.
What?
Look.
What? Where did you find that?
It was on her desk with her papers.
Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, we gotta be really careful not to overthink this.
But it doesn't make any sense. She was mad, right? She was mad I cut my hair. She attacked me because I cut my hair.
She was mad and she attacked you. We both saw it.
Then what is this shit?
I don't know. I don't know. Tyler, come here.
She can't do this to me. Not now. When I've finally made sense of a few things.
Well, that was your first mistake. Thinking the world made any kind of sense. "10 years in the grave, and she's still finding new ways to piss us off."
Yeah. I think I need some air.
Fuck. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Are you really, really sure? I am. Do it. Okay. Here we go. Whoa. Is it all gone? Yeah. It looks amazing. Really? Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
can't wait to show Mom. She's been so sad lately. More than sad. She's been scary. Yeah, but not tonight, though. It was almost like a party. Thank you, Allison. You don't have to thank me. You're my sister. I feel more like your brother. Brother, sister, we look out for each other. But I'm pretty sure I just gave you a really bad haircut. Mom? Mom?
God. Okay, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm just trying. Okay.
Mom?
Oh no. No, 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 no. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Wait! Stop!
Hey.
Glad we found your diary.
Me too.
I guess she was trying to figure out where you were at.
Yeah, well, she should have asked. I wasn't some goddamn research project. I was her child.
About the book.
Raising your transgender child? Do you even know how rare these books were in 2005? Was she trying to figure out how to support me?
Maybe.
Which, she wasn't trying. She never...
It doesn't make sense. I know. You cutting your hair was what set her off, right?
Allison, she read my diary. She already knew. It wasn't my hair. And if we were wrong about that... Fuck.
You think she read it. It's possible she never even opened the diary, and that things are exactly like we always thought they were.
But if she did, and they aren't...
God, Tyler. Sure. I mean, we could have been wrong. But what good does it do to ask the question now?
You mean other than not having to live with the thought that my mom tried to kill me for being me?
Tyler, I know you want there to be something to find. Something that'll make it all make sense. But she was unhinged.
So that's it then. She was crazy. Nothing else to say.
I think we'd be better off if we tried to move on.
Why don't we talk to a few people who knew her? See if that book makes any sense to them.
People don't want to talk about Marianne. They pretend like that night never happened.
What about Tessa? She was Marianne's closest friend. Let's ask her about it.
Sure. But I'll warn you, she's particularly touchy about this subject.
Well, maybe she'll talk to me. I was always her favorite.
Operative word was. But we need to go by the store anyway, to get a few things for the repairs.
Great. 2 seagulls, 1 stale hunk of bread.
I'm not sure I like that analogy.
Listen, I know you don't want to keep talking about this,
But you're obviously not gonna be satisfied until we do. So let's talk.
So, I was thinking...
Hmm?
Do we need to be in such a rush to sell this place?
We've been over this, and we both agreed it's time for a clean break.
I know, trust me. I'm not talking about staying for long. Just long enough to get some answers.
And you think this house has those answers?
Maybe not, but it's a place to start.
Well, it would be a shame if there was something to find and we tossed it out. How about we start digging without putting off the sale? And if it seems like we need more time, we'll talk about it then.
Okay. You've been on edge all day. Is there something more going on with you?
It's nothing.
Pretty sure it's not nothing. And I'd like us to be on the same page.
I thought we were on the same page. Sell this place as quick as possible and move on.
And then we found the book, and things changed. You really don't get that?
It's just with the way you avoided this place for the last 3 years, I thought you wouldn't want to spend any extra time here.
Oh. So that's what this is about.
Maybe a little. Yeah. It's just... You graduated 3 years ago. And this is the first time we've seen each other in person.
It's not that I didn't want to see you. I just wasn't ready to be Tyler in Delos Crossing.
I tried to visit you. I tried to go to your fireweed graduation. I wanted to bake you a crappy boxed cake and take awkwardly posed photos.
I know.
But you shut me out. All I got was non-responses and half-assed evasions.
Look, I didn't want to see anyone. I just started testosterone. And, oh god, I had the worst acne. My emotions were all over the place, and the smells... Allison, the smells... Men smell bad.
I know. I've dated a few.
Look, I needed some time to figure my shit out before I asked anyone else to try. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
So, we have a plan?
Yep. We ask around about Marianne, but we also stick to our repair schedule.
If that's really what you need. Alright, deal. Holly's diary. It's been a long time since I heard that name.
Was I the only one who ever called you that?
Actually, no. I used it at Fireweed for a while, until I settled on Tyler. Most people were pretty chill about the switch. Not everyone, though.
What do you mean?
I had a mentee who refused to call me Tyler. He didn't want my help. He didn't want anyone's help.
I'm sorry. I like the name Tyler, by the way.
Thanks.
Let's read it right quick. Cross off name, Ollie's diary. Mom and Alice argued again. At least I'm not the only one Mom is screaming at now. Mom almost seemed jealous we didn't tell her we were planning to do in the forest. Alice thinks that we should tell her about our voice. I think she knows already. Mom seemed really upset when I asked to join the hockey team. Like it was wrong for me to play a voice role. Going to keep asking. I will try again next week. She said no again. I am so mad at her. Why does she always say no? Why doesn't she ever let me do what I want to do? Alice and I started writing a story. Well, Allison did. She didn't like it when I tried to change anything. Why can't one goblin be a boy goblin? Saw Star Wars yesterday at Bobby's place. Look was so great. But Mom found out we watched it and got so mad. She said it gloried of war. Zoom. Saturday 5th February 2005. Would Mom be happier if I could do what she wanted me to? When she looks at me, she doesn't see me. I wish I could show her. I wish I could make her understand. I think she doesn't want to. Allison told me again that it was my fault that Mom got angry at us. She is such a suck-up. Mom's barely said anything to us in a few days. Ellie said she saw her throwing away pages from the Book of Goblins. March 1st, 2005. Wait, oh, yeah. Do this, do that. I am sick of her voice, and I am sick of that dumb name, too. I'm Ollie the Goblin.
Not a bad view, right?
I forgot how beautiful it is.
Remember that time we tried to cross the lake after it froze over?
Oh yeah, how can I forget? Marianne lectured us for an hour.
Well, she wasn't wrong, at least. It was really dangerous. If we'd fallen in, no more goblins.
We grew up on this lake. We know how to spot thin ice.
Well, even if you grew up with the lake, there's still a possibility something could go wrong, so... Just saying.
Nice ring. Gift from your boyfriend?
Come on, I told you I'm not with anyone right now. Don't rub it in.
Why does it look familiar?
It was a gift from Eddie. He had them both made at the same time.
Both? Oh, wait.
Yeah. This ring is supposed to be linked to the one he gave you, in a spiritual way.
Do you believe in all that?
You mean, do I believe we could be linked in some other metaphysical way? You know, other than the one that already lets us share thoughts and memories.
Fair enough. Alright. I think that's enough time enjoying the view.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but...
Yeah, I know. I was the one all eager to go, and then I started waxing poetic about the landscape.
Go ahead. I'll catch up. Need to respond to a message.
My sister, the social butterfly.
Seems we got a trespasser.
What the fuck?
You get 5 seconds to talk me into defending my property.
Your property?
5, 4.
I'm Tyler.
Don't know any Tylers. 3, 2.
Sam!
Ellie? What are you doing out here, girl?
This is our house.
Was I talking to you?
Sam, put the gun down. This is Tyler. My brother.
Your brother? Oh, shit. Huh. I guess I heard about all that, but I never... Damn, you look like a real man.
So do you, Sam.
You know what I mean. I just didn't know they could make a woman look so much like a man.
You know, I'm just trying to be me. It's just who I am.
Well, I've seen a couple of lady transvestites on the TV before, but, I've never seen a dude.
Sam, that's not how you say that.
Say what? Transvestites?
Yes. It's transgender. Transgender men.
I'm sorry. It's hard to keep track out here in Delos Crossing. The world's just moving on without us.
It's fine.
Rolling
Just change the subject.
Works for me. Tyler.
Thanks, Sam. So, what are you doing here exactly?
Oh, well, I've been kind of keeping an eye on this place for you, you know? It's like patching the roof, checking the pipes, and all that stuff.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, yeah, That's no big deal. I just, you know, your mama, she was a special lady. She deserved much better than, you know, what you got.
Didn't you used to help Mary Ann with repairs and building projects?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, seeing as your mama never had a man around, I just took it on myself to help her keep this place standing.
How antiquated of you.
Thanks. I guess you two are still aiming to sell the place?
That's the plan. Which, by the way, we need your keys.
Since apparently you went and changed the locks?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But, selling your mother's house? Are you sure? Bad or good? It's all you've got left of her.
No one asked you a few bad memories, too.
Not all. I'm sure the gun she tried to kill us with is still somewhere in there.
Tyler!
What?
What Tyler means is, a fresh start is what we both need.
Of course. This place has got to be full of all kinds of bad memories. But maybe some good ones, too?
Allie, can you hear me?
Ty, we can't do this when we're in the middle of talking to someone.
But this is pointless. He's hammered.
He's always hammered. And who knows? Maybe it'll make him chatty. Now come on. People think our family is weird enough.
Everything okay with you two?
Yes.
No.
Oh. All right.
Did you help with her door?
Her door?
The puzzle on her bedroom door.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you two kept sneaking in, giving her no privacy, huh? You ever solve it?
Yep. Better late than never, I guess.
Never solved it myself. I mean, not that I wanted to. So, guess you know all your mama's secrets now, huh?
Well, she may have one or two left.
How well did you know her?
Not as well as I thought. When I heard what happened that night, well, I figured people were bullshitting me.
It really surprised you, didn't it?
Much as anything ever has. Other folks say they saw it coming. Not me.
We should get going.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
He's too wasted to be of any more help.
I don't have any more
I'll
questions,
tell him
and
to
he
get him
pretty much
involved.
answers most of them, so we'll have to wrap this one
Well,
up.
We've got a supply run to make, and Uncle Eddie's expecting a visit. So,
Right. Yeah, of course. Get going, you two.
Sam? We all gotta get going.
Oh. Of course. Of course, yeah, I got lots to do myself. Lots of to-dos on old Sam's list. And you don't want to keep Brown waiting, you know?
Thanks for looking out for this place.
Happy to do it. I... don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. Anything at all. You hear?
Sam?
Huh?
Sam?
Huh?
The keys?
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course, yeah, they're yours.
I do
This
say though,
place,
their mother
it meant a lot to your mother.
scarily is pretty
It almost
looks
felt
pretty
like
similar to my mother.
it was a part of
I
her.
say that was
It's like
with
some part
fear.
of her is alive here still.
Hopefully the house doesn't turn out to be a murderous psycho that tries to kill us in our sleep, huh?
Yeah. Well, take care of yourself, both of you.
Hey, so we really do have a lot to do.
Okay, go on. I'll be right behind you.
Ready to Veni Vidi Vici?
I'm ready to talk to Tessa.
Just try to keep in mind that your memory of her is 10 years out of date.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be if she reached out to me while I was in Fireweed, which she didn't. So I'm guessing this is Michael?
Alright, I think this is the part we're gonna stop right here. So, I thank every single one of you who have shown up today. Um, has been a little longer than I usually do, but that's quite all right. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Think. Yeah, I don't think Boogie Bee. Yeah, I'm not gonna rate anybody tonight as much as I would like to. But I thank every single one of you for being here, and yeah.